We don't make decisions, based on anything other than what's best for the team. We make decisions on what we think is the best way to help the team, what helps the team win. And I think that yesterday and this week, I feel like Tom Savage gives us the best chance to win. I'm going to give him a week to prepare as a starter, see what he can do for us on Saturday night against the Bengals. I want to talk about Brock a little bit. I have a ton of respect for Brock Osweiler. The guy prepares, works very hard. He's a true professional, always wants what's best for the team. Very good teammate yesterday in the second half there when he was out of the game. He did a nice job between series helping Tom with what he saw. It's a hard thing to do as a coach. It's what they pay me to do, is to make decisions like this in the best interest of the team, and that's what I'm trying to do.
Clipper Towns and Brian McFadden, you just heard from Houston Texans head coach Bill O'Brien talking about the decision he made to bench his starting quarterback, Brock Osweiler, in favor of Tom Savage. Let's talk a little bit more about that. Does O'Brien's fate lie with Savage? Let's check out what Texans owner Bob McNair had to say about O'Brien's decision to bench Brock Osweiler on Sunday. I'm just glad I wasn't the one that had to make that decision. I mean, that was a gutsy call. Give coach credit. He made a change, and it was good for the team. B-Mac, we know Osweiler signed a $72 million contract. $37 million of that is guaranteed money. Do you think O'Brien could be in trouble if the Texans don't repeat as the AFC South champion?
I'm not going to say that, because Brock has struggled as the quarterback. Granted, they're leading their division based on how weak the division has been. So Brock has benefited from being in a watered-down division. But he has been up and down as a passer, and based on the decision Bill O'Brien made Sunday, I don't think they would have won the ball game if Brock remained as the starting quarterback. Yeah. Now, going forward, it's a different story, because, of course, he has already named Savage as the starting quarterback for this weekend ball game against Cincinnati at home. Cincinnati has been a team that has struggled on both sides of the football. And we know with Houston Texans, they were the clear-cut favorites to win this division preseason, and they still have a quality opportunity to win their division based on how good their quarterback played. Okay. Because defensively, they have done a real good job. Quiet as kept, they have been one of the more consistent defenses in the NFL, but offensively could be their liability. So if they don't make the playoffs, and let's say Savage starts the last two ball games and they fall on their face, no question, I think he will have to answer to the owner, Bob McNair, based on his decision to bench Brock.
But at the end of the day, I don't feel like O'Brien put himself in this situation, because remember, you told me it was kind of McNair and the GM, Rick Smith, I believe his name is, who decided to get Osweiler without ever having a face-to-face meeting. I mean, so if it doesn't work out, that can't be on the coach.
I mean, if you sign a guy to be the face of your billion-dollar franchise and you never meet with him face-to-face, that's unheard of.
Right.
Of course, they wanted a quarterback so bad, they decided to negotiate and make a deal over the phone. So I think you look at what Bill O'Brien is doing right now, he feels like before we sign this guy, during the recruiting process, I never got a chance to really sit with him, pick his brain, put him up on the board, go over tape to see exactly, is this the quarterback we're willing to give a lot of money to be the face of our franchise?
Indeed. So if it doesn't work out with Tom Savage, and obviously it didn't work out with Osweiler, I don't think you can necessarily point the finger at Bill O'Brien. I think he's doing the best with what he has to work with. We'll see if the Houston Texans can repeat as the champions in the AFC South.